Hello everybody, Savage Cookie here today. Today we're going to be going over Call of Duty's 2020 Black Ops Cold War beta analysis with me, your host, Savage Cookie. I already said that twice, but let's hop into the video. As if you didn't know, Thursday, the closed beta for Xbox, PC, and PS4 was open, and now the full beta is available for everybody across all platforms as of Friday. So if you would like to hop in the store, whether that be on PC or PS, go ahead. Download it, try it out for yourselves. Now, we're going to start off the video with talking about some of the cons, considering that the cons need more work than the pros do, because the cons are game-changing, the pros are somewhat perfect. Now, starting off with the splash damage, I found this mainly happening with grenades or a little bit of War Machine, grenades or the chopper. The splash damage is absolutely bonkers on this. Definitely needs to be toned down a bit. Somewhat kind of like the Ruin Grav Slam in Black Ops 4, where you were on the other side of the wall and get killed by someone slamming into the ground, even though they were in the next room. Not a whole lot on that, just a little bit. Footsteps, I think they should definitely change that, considering the fact that being able to crouch and be silent while moving, sorry, quotation marks, silent, is a bit too overpowering, and you might as well just add the goddamn dead silent perk back. Why? Because it just makes it so much easier, and there's at least a little bit of balancing. I just think it's original, and it was fine how it was. Moving on next, we have the Chopper Gunner, which I kinda got into just a couple minutes ago with the splash damage. Splash damage is a big thing, it's crucial, most certainly, but I didn't find the Chopper Gunner to be a pain in the ass, except on the maps of Satellite and Miami. Satellite most of all, but the main reason these two maps, I would have to say, is because you are mainly outside than inside. Meanwhile, on Cartel or Moscow, 99% of the time, you're going to be inside the buildings, protected. Meanwhile, in Satellite and Miami, you are gonna be, most of the area is outside, so you will mostly be outside, and it just slows you down like nothing. I mean, like 2 shots and you're dead, and it's so hard to kill it. It's so hard to take it down. I don't know why it's so hard, but it is. I've heard using an LMG or whatnot, but who wants to use a goddamn LMG out of their own selected class just to take down a chopper gunner for 3 seconds and then use it until they die? It's not. It's just no. Just nerf it or something. The sniper. One of my biggest complaints about the beta is the snipers. Why does a heavy sniper take 2 shots in the chest area to kill you? 2 shots. What were they even thinking? What? I heard people were saying it was overpowered before, which maybe it was, but now it just sucks. It's not even good at this point. It's a disappointment. It's not even, in my opinion, it's practically not even usable. And I love using snipers, especially in Black Ops. But this game, I guarantee I will not main a sniper. It's just not one of those things I'm looking forward to, but normally I am. I'm normally a sniper type of person, but this just does not seem like the type of game you want to snipe on. Moving on to time to kill in this game. Good God. I don't even know where to begin with this. The time to kill definitely needs to be lowered or something, because I get it, this isn't an IW game. This isn't supposed to be super realistic, and I get it. You're not supposed to have realism in every single game. Well, I'd expect some realism when you're playing in a real life era, a real thing that happened, the Cold War. Why does it take so long for you to kill your enemies? I don't understand why. On a side note as well, I would also like to mention motion blur, that gave me a headache. I suggest as soon as you install it, you turn it off, because if not, it'll give you a headache from hell. And I mean it, like it hurt my head for about 30 minutes, to be honest, until I shut it off. And even when I did shut it off, it took me about an hour to get rid of the headache. But moving on, skill-based matchmaking. The thing that centers around every single Call of Duty. Skill-based. Where do I really even begin with this one? I feel like it's the same mechanic from Modern Warfare 2019, except worse by 1,000 times. You find a new lobby like in Modern Warfare every single time, which sucks, because if you're just trying to XP grind and you get some bots in your lobby, you could sit there and XP grind for as long as you can. But in 2019 Modern Warfare or 2020's Cold War, you can't. It just doesn't allow you to. It automatically finds new players, and depending on how well you did that game,
hardpoint is secure.
It boots you up with the same amount of, like, the same skill, which some people will complain, that's good. No, I don't think it is. Why? Because they have their own selective categories for that shit. Competitive. We are playing casual / core. We're not playing World Cup. We're not playing the tournaments. No, we're just simply playing casual. I'm not looking forward to going against somebody dropping a 90 kill streak in the entire lobby, or a 30. I'm not looking forward to that. What I'm looking forward to is just casual playing, just casual gameplay. Nothing extreme about it. I'll have a good game and then hop into the next game and get clapped by some kid who I have no clue. Like, he has, I don't understand why it does this, why it flip-flops between good, depending on your ratio or whatnot, because this was insane, and I mean, like, ridiculous. I would have a good game and just have the worst game ever and want to quit after that. So, definitely fix that. Also, I want to go ahead and hop into the graphics in this game. In the pre-lobby, as you just saw a couple seconds ago. Oh wait, as you will see later on, you can see directly through my man Wood's scalp, or hair, I should say. It almost looks like he is a cancer patient. And it doesn't look good. It looks like he's lost his hair pretty much, and you can see his scalp practically directly, which I don't know why. Why does he look so different than what he does in Modern Warfare? I don't understand. Maybe because of the software, or maybe because of it's earlier in the timeline. I don't know. Personally, I'd like an answer for this. Will we get it? Most likely not. And then finally, the most brutal of them all. I personally have had this happen to me today. I was playing Arms Forces, and I launched up into the map Crossroads, and I didn't even get into the full game because it was where I could select my loadout and my game just froze. And you have that occasional freeze in the betas, which I understood. And so I didn't think anything of it until it was about a minute long. And so I was like, what the hell? And my whole console died. My entire Xbox One just shut off and did a hard reboot, and I had to completely restart my entire Xbox. I've heard cases with this going on PlayStation 4 where you would have to unplug the console, plug it back in, and reconnect the controller. Yeah, this is definitely gonna change the way the game is played. So if you don't fix this, Treyarch or Activision, your game's not gonna be very good. So I suggest most certainly fixing this.
Hardpoint locked down.
Now we're gonna go ahead and get into the maps. Break down the map category. Moscow, personally my favorite map in the entire beta. It is just perfect, except for the spawns on Domination. I found the spawns to be rather flip-floppy. Definitely should be fixed. Minor change. Cartel,
Hardpoint contested.
minor change that could be easily fixed. Literally the bushes. The bushes are fucking ridiculous in that map. You cannot see shit through them. I don't understand whose idea it was to make them 6 fucking foot tall, but I don't know, but they need to be fixed. Miami, too big, too open. That's all I'm gonna say about that. We're just briefly going through these. I don't really have a whole lot of opinions on them, but I think Miami's a bit too big, a bit too open. Satellite. Worst map in the entire beta, hands down. I did not enjoy this. Whenever I get into a lobby with this, I instantly leave because this is how much I hate the fucking map. The map is not even good. It is way too open. The spawns are just confusing as all balls. I don't even understand where I'm spawning 90% of the time until I get sniped in the head by some dude halfway across the damn airfield. So definitely need to be some changes, or just too big for a 6v6 in general, or just remove it and put it into arms forces. That would be perfect. Now we're gonna go ahead and move in the pros. And I really hate to say it, but the cons definitely outweigh the pros. So, anyway, let's move on to the pros. I think the leveling system in this game is perfect. The way you level up, how easy / good it is to level up. The weapon leveling is amazing. I think it's overall good leveling. I enjoy it. I don't have any issues with it. Yeah, I heard in that early beta or / early alpha, it was ridiculously hard to level up. But so far, I've been having a pretty easy time just flying through levels. Aside with that, we go ahead and talk about kill streak system.
Come on home.
Perfect. I think personally, it is one of the best kill streak systems we have had in any Call of Duty. It's not that hard, but it's also not that easy. But since, you know, we will have those barracks where we can get calling cards from doing certain challenges with kill streaks and whatnot. And I think that gives everybody a chance to get everything instead of having to be super good at the game. Now everybody has a simple chance to get a kill streak. Maybe it's not a big one, but at least they have a chance to maybe pop a UAV or get a little bit more score. Gameplay overall, I think, is amazing. I think it's fairly simple. I think the movement is perfect. Just the spawns need to be flipped a little bit. I wish they really would have added the mantling system from Modern Warfare into this. Why they didn't, I have no clue. But yeah, I think they should have definitely added that in. I think it would have been amazing for this game. But oh well. Also, the lobby music. What a bop. I could sit in the lobby for hours and just nod my head and literally almost hum the tune to myself because of how good it is. I love it. I think it's amazing. It gives me some Black Ops 2 vibes. And it just fits the era. Gunsmith. Wow. Way better than Modern Warfare's. Because it just goes in so much depth and detail and shows you exactly what's being affected and what's not. Into such detail, no other Call of Duty has done that. And I think that's amazing. We've already covered up movement, and I think being able, the class setup, I just think it's perfect the way it is. The way you can set up your class. And yeah, that's really all that I have. Also, I'm sorry for my mic hitting out or whatever it's doing. I will be getting a new mic hopefully soon. I am very, very sorry. I know. Future me will probably hear this and cringe and flip out. But hope you enjoy the video. And overall, I just hope you have a wonderful day. And I will be seeing you guys throughout the week. I will be posting more Call of Duty Cold War content, updating you guys as much as I can.